Hello and welcome to Healing Space with Gently Healing. I am Jen Tilley and I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Another week is past. I'm going to try pulling up the comments here. Oh, hi, Jacob. Nice to see you. Yay. Oh, man, it's been an awesome week. I don't know how it's been for all of you guys, but I, I'm sorry. There's. Sorry, I should not get distracted. But anyway, and it's been a really good week. There's been a lot of things happening and growth. And one of the big things like I wanted to come on and talk about today was just like what's happening like exactly right now while we're all together. And that's that we're in a void moon space. And it's just a really, really awesome and powerful time. Like, it's when the moon has like completed all its cycles, like all 12 of the astrological signs, like whatever its job was to do for them has now completed. So like this space right now is like voided where anything like especially on the spiritual realm is just in a much higher, like there's no interference within this space currently. So it's really, really cool to be here with you while that's happening. Weird things can be happening outside where like you could go into like a grocery store when it's supposed to be like super busy and like no one will be there. And it's just like a very interesting time. And when you're even talking about the void, you're talking about like a space in which anything is possible and also no thing is possible within that space. So it's a very, very powerful time. And it also is a time where there's like not like a ripple effect. So whatever's going on right now is not actually putting like a ripple out into that universe. So I was thinking it'd be really fun to do a meditation today where there's like these aspects that just have been so weighty and like letting that go within that void space and just allowing like the possibility of all like you coming back to your space just like the highest and best version of you, just letting those things go. And I don't know, that was one of the thoughts going along those ways. So I'd love to hear if you guys know much about the void. Anything that you might want to add into that meditation would be really fun. Hi, Zach. Yeah, I'm excited again to see all you guys. Yes, so cool, Jacob. All on board for that. It's just yeah. So what else did I want to say about like the void moon? And it's like also like it's a time where it's the waxing moon too. So once the void moon ends, which will be I think it's 7:07 this Pacific Standard Time, it's like a great time for creation, and growth and like putting forth like all your energy into what you want your future to be. So it's a very good time, like with the new moon, and this is now, where it's getting more and more powerful. But within this space right now, this is where like you're not planting the seeds, but what you're doing is understanding that there's no ripple, and that you can really, really tap into higher energy sources and hear unobstructed what they have to share with us. So anyway, so I thought the animals that we could pull in for our meditation today, we really could have unobstructed, perhaps communication with them. So sitting within like the space when you're connected with your DNA wires, and hear what they have to share with us. So anyway, so that's my thoughts on that's happening right now. What other things? I felt like I wanted to talk because I was like creating this really cool piece of art, and I haven't done any color to it yet, but I'm drawing it in a way that it's based off of like Schrodinger's cat, and I don't know if you guys know about Schrodinger's cat. It's like a thought experiment. You might know about it, but I'll share about it. And it's that the thought experiment is if you have a cat and you place it inside the box and also put a thing of poison within the box with this cat, and you close it up and you leave it, and that's it. you sit there and now you don't know whether the cat has eaten the poison or not. You don't know if the cat is alive or dead. And watching what you do within your mind, this is your thought experiment, is, anything is possible within that space. It could be alive or it could be dead. And what are you doing inside yourself? Because it's none of those things at that time. You don't know the answer to that. And so I thought it would be really cool to kind of like draw that, and then I didn't even like equate it to the fact that it was like Leo season. It just was like drawing, but I was like, I needed to pull in the lion, and I don't know if you guys know, like with the cat itself, I might have shared this, but the cat, like, based off of what we can find, is it was like dated back to like pre-Nubian times. Like you can see the cat is like been sacred in the Egyptian pyramids and all that kind of stuff. And what they like, what the things show us, like the hieroglyphs, it talks about like merging the snake with the lion, and what came out was the cat. And that's why like the cat eye has like the eyeball like of a snake, and the lion does not. And so anyway, I like decided that I wanted to kind of like draw that in the space. So I like, oh, it's so hard to like articulate and explain, but I'll be excited to show you. It's like I put that concept within this picture and then added like more boxes behind it as if it's going into all the different dimensions, and like the DNA transfer of the lion and the snake, and the box has like the eyeball of like the cat peering through, and I don't know, it just was really creative and fun for me to like kind of go down that journey and then just see like how that like applies with my own life when I don't know what's coming or the assumptions that I'm making, like how important that is to like not waste my energy on that, because I'm not going to know until I open up that box. So, and honestly, like with manifestations, I also think, if you're thinking the cat is dead, it most likely will be. And so we create those realities. So within that void space, what are we making? And so anyway, those were, again, my thoughts on that, and then kind of what I've been doing there. I read Macbeth again today, and it's been a while since I read Macbeth. It was just like going down this kind of like rabbit hole and journey that kind of led me to it. And it reminded me, because I used to do theater, and I played Lady Macbeth in the Shakespearean Festival down in Cedar City, Utah. And it's been like that long since, I mean, it's been a very long time since that was in high school, and or yeah, right at this senior year. And anyway, it was very cool to like kind of go back and just see kind of, I feel like there's so many stories that just definitely like apply to our lives now, and I'm still like unraveling it. I wouldn't necessarily say I've figured out that Macbeth is my life by any means. It's just like how the mindset works in Shakespeare is so fascinating. And I don't think Shakespeare was a real man. I think that was a pen name for sure. And I think it was Edward de Vere. Anyway, more rabbit holes that I'm going down. I'm going to look at this. Hi, Sammy. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited to see you. How are you? And how was your camping trips? And that picture sounds cool. I don't know where my mouse is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, I'll be excited. I decided that, as I normally use pastels, but a lot of the details in this drawing are like just so small. I mean, I guess I could show you, but I'm going to try it with like colored pencil and then like put charcoal over it. So I don't know how much it will show up because it's just done in pencil right now. Yeah, that's too hard to see. Maybe you're not supposed to see it yet. You're just not supposed to see it yet. But it is, it will come. So anyway, what else? So going down all of these things, man, I think that it is a very interesting time, and I'm just super glad that I get to be here with you guys and looking at just all the things that I'm grateful for right now. And it's like every time I come here, it's like now every Friday, it's like almost like Christmas, where it's like who's gonna be here, and I get so excited to see you guys. So with that, I'm trying to think what else, because I definitely like within before 7 o'clock, I want to make sure that we get this meditation in there. And I feel like there's like probably so many things I could rant on, but I think there's like just like really that pull where like pulling in some of the divination and looking into like the animal medicine. This is also a very powerful time to look into, you know, your own like cards and divinations when we're in the void space, because it's unobstructed. And so the answers are going to come really clear. So I want to make sure that we do the pull before all of that too. So perhaps that's what point we're at. And I would love also to hear if you guys have seen any critters or animals around. There has just been so much animal medicine everywhere in my life. Even Zach got bit by a grasshopper today. Did you guys know that grasshoppers bite? I had no idea. Like, I mean, it makes sense that they would have a mouth and they eat leaves, but I didn't realize that they bit. And so I found that very, very fascinating, because I learned that, and it definitely wanted to share quite the message. And I love powerful animal medicine. It's just really cool. So let's do that. Again, share with me if you have seen any awesome critters around, and then we'll do a draw. So we'll do the 3-card draw, and doing kind of like coming together where we're at right now. Oh, let's start with what is helping us, then where we're at, and then what is hindering us. So in this first draw is going to be what is helping us right now. And it came, oh, so interesting, because this was last week too, and it's upside down again. So this is what is helping us, is that upside down beaver. So I can't remember last week. Do you guys remember at all if the beaver was what was hindering us? Because I feel like I can't remember now. Anyway, so the beaver is what is helping us. That is rad. And then coming to what is where we're at right now. Cool. Is the eagle. This is a very powerful one. It's the number 1 card. And that's like earlier today, one of the medicines I got, there was like a whole murder of crows. A murder, for you guys that don't know, but I think most of you probably do. That is the murder is more than 2 crows in. It's not a flock. It's called a murder. So in this, there was so many crows up there flying around, and it was chasing a hawk. So it's not surprising that that would be the eagle. And so let's find what is hindering us currently. Interesting. Huh. The Lynx. I can't remember. Did we also have that card last week? Oh, that is so funny. I love it. I love it. I love this read. So, really, let's come over and look at the beaver. Okay. So it says, Beaver, teach me to build my dreams, including others too. One mind, one thought, heart is one, lessons learned from you. That is beautiful. And I love that we're doing this together. And so we have the contrary, because it was upside down. If beaver has dunked its head underwater and it's contrary, you are being asked to open new doors to opportunity and to stay aware. This could also usher in a time of laziness or apathy. Find what is damming the flow and remove the impasse. The question that may arise when beaver is contrary are: 1, have I forgotten to allow room in my life for new experiences? 2, am I willing to work with others? 3, am I resentful of having to work? 4, do I express my creativity by doing or just by dreaming about it? 5, has my mind created so many obstacles to productivity that I feel like a failure before I begin? Meditate upon beaver's determination and willingness to work. Visualize the goal you wish to accomplish and be willing to work with others to achieve that end. That is so interesting. Like for me in my life, I don't know how it is for you guys out there, but it has been work for me to like keep myself self-motivated. This is what led me to like sitting down and finally drawing was just like finding like, well, what is it that's going to make you happy within this space? Because I would just sit there. I'm like, I got to do stuff, but I would just oh man, I was definitely battling like kind of parts of that laziness. And yet I'm like, no, this is that new beginning. It's so important to keep that momentum and get that momentum. And so I just really had to meet myself and like step back from the concept of work and focus into something else. And once I started to do that, and like I like our art is our sigils, and our writing is that. So when or our music that we're doing, this is how we express that. And just reality started to change a whole lot. And I'm just like becoming more and more aptly aware of my surroundings. And it just it's really really cool. But when reading this right here, this beaver medicine, it is like all of that. If I forgotten to allow room in my life for new experiences, it's not even necessarily forgotten. It's like very easy to just like stay in one place and want to like venture out farther. Like it's not, I mean, maybe that's not this like for everyone, just for me. Like, I definitely find that I really want to like express and like step out more and keep on creating. And so I'm really grateful for this medicine. So like I'm definitely tapping my wires very deeply and gonna listen very much to what this beaver has to say on work and helping like get that like ignited. And it's not surprising that came from me. I would love to hear how that like resonates with you guys. And then we have what is helping us, and this is dun, dun, the eagle. There's a whole bunch in the beginning. Here we go. Eagle, fly high, touch great spirit, share your medicine, touch me, honor me, so that I may know you too. I like it. And this one was right side up. So eagle medicine. Oh, this is again where we're at right now, and it's in spirit. You guys, I can't make this up. Like we're sitting in the void, and right now we want to commune with the spirit because it's like the most powerful time. And where we're at right now is what I'm about to read. Uh, oh, hi, Patty. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Yay. That's awesome. So anyway, so where we're at, I don't know exactly what time you popped in because oh yeah, just like a minute ago. So here we go. So here we're in the spirit. Eagle medicine is the power of the Great Spirit, the connection to the divine. It is the ability to live in the realm of spirit and yet remain connected and balanced within the realm of earth. Eagle soars and is quick to observe expansiveness within the overall pattern of life. From the heights of the clouds, eagle is close to the heavens where the Great Spirit dwells. The feathers of eagle are considered to be the most sacred of healing tools. They have been used for centuries by shamans to cleanse the auras of patients coming to them for healing. Oh gosh, you guys, this is so perfect. Like when we're in the void meditation space, and it is that, like, that's what you let go of there. You imagine that just flowing out of you, whatever it is that you want to have healing, and then place yourself, because anything is possible in that space, and see yourself as healed. So powerful. Within the belief systems of Native American tribes, eagle represents a state of grace achieved through hard work, understanding, and a completion of the tests of initiation, which result in the taking of one's personal power. I love it. It is only through the trial of experiencing the lows in life as well as the highs, and through the trial of trusting one's connection to the Great Spirit, that the right to use the essence of eagle medicine is earned. Ooh, that is very powerful. That you earn this right, this essence. Makes sense. It's like when you got to pay the toll, and that is this healing, being willing to make changes and ride the wave, whether it's high or low. And that's like the contract, like for you to be able to play with that medicine and receive that medicine is that willingness and then taking action towards that. And you will not be alone. It's a gift. It's such a gift. So rad. Hi, Willow. I'm really glad to see you. If you have pulled this symbol, Eagle is reminding you to take heart and gather your courage. For the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to soar above the mundane levels of your life. The power of recognizing this opportunity may come in the form of a spiritual test. And being astute, you may recognize the place within your soul, personality, emotions, or psyche that need bolstering or refinement. By looking at the overall tapestry, Eagle teaches you to broaden your sense of self beyond the horizon of what is presently visible. I love it. In learning to fiercely attack your personal fear of the unknown, the wings of your soul will be supported by the ever-present breezes, which are the breath of the Great Spirit. Feed your body, but more importantly, feed your soul. Within the realm of Mother Earth and Father Sky, the dance that leads to flight involves the conquering of fear and the willingness to join in the adventure that you are co-creating with the divine. You're unifying, you're co-creating right now. If Eagle has majestically soared into your cards, and it did, yes, this is for us. You are being put on notice to reconnect with the element of air. Oh man, I got air so much today. Oh gosh, this is so funny. Reconnect with the element of air. Air is of the mental plane. And in this instant, it is of higher mind. Wisdom comes in many strange and curious forms and is always related to the creative force of the Great Spirit. You can feel that. Just even playing within like the wind. I've talked about that, like being able to play with the wind and move the wind. Even right before I like came on, I like went out and I was doing like my breath work, and I was so surprised on like the ripple effect. I guess the reason why I was surprised was more because I'm in void, and they said the ripples were low because when I like exhalated, the wind just like went with me. It was just so cool. Like playing with the wind is so rad, and in the air, and it is going into the wise mind. If you have been walking in the shadows of former realities, Eagle brings illumination. Eagle teaches you to look higher and to touch Grandfather's Sun with your heart, to love the shadow as well as the light. See the beauty in both, and you will take flight like the eagle. So rad. Eagle medicine is the gift we give ourselves to remind us of the freedom of the skies. Eagle asks you to give yourself permission to legalize freedom and to follow the joy your heart desires. Oh man, that's so perfect. So perfect right now. It's like being able to like tap into Beaver, saying, all right, what work needs to be done, being guided by the spirit. Like seriously, that is awesome. I love this. This is good times. Good times. Looking for the next and here and dun, 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 dun. And the Lynx was upside down too. Lynx, you know the secrets so very well, the dream time and the magic, but you'll never tell. May I learn to hold my tongue, observe like the Sphinx, powerful yet silent, the medicine of the Lynx. Dude, this is good. Okay. If Lynx has appeared in the reverse position, it is time to shut your big mouth. Something you are jabbering about has let the cat out of the bag. Are you defiling a sacred trust, or have you broken a promise to a friend? If not, you may have pulled a good It says, I'm sorry, this is not a. You'll see, I'm just like a small child here. Here we go. Are you defiling your sacred trust, or have you broken up? Oh, wait, no, sorry. If not, you may have pulled a good boner on yourself by blabbing your latest idea of the friend of a competitor. It is not every day that I use that. I pulled a good boner on myself. Oh my gosh. Watch your tongue and see if you are able to refrain from gossiping or talking about your latest romantic conquest. Look and see if your present state you are able to listen and truly be interested in someone else's stories or ideas. On this level, Lynx is telling you to become worthy of trust. Then the secrets will be available to you. You might look at choosing to have your brain in gear before your babble starts, or your foot may have to replace your tongue. This is the know-it-all syndrome. Fine, if you want to talk, just sew up your ears. After all, talking leaves no room for hearing or learning. Lynx is a tough teacher, and if you have to let the cat out of the bag, be ready for the consequences. Become Lynx and wear the Mona Lisa smile. Only you will know what you are smiling about. The cat will not have your tongue. You will, as well as the power over it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh, I love it. Really, like when it comes to that, I don't know like where you guys are in your life. I know like there was this period of time where I had to really learn to speak how I was feeling and what I was actually thinking. And mostly what I found is my feelings were illogical. And what I was actually now speaking and actually pulling out these like thoughts I had been mulling over in my head and I spoke them, it was as if I lived in opposite land. It was really part of a great awakening for me where I came about where I had realized I had been thinking all these thoughts for so long, but when I went to speak them, that is not how I felt. Or my higher self, that's not what I wanted. And I was astounded. I was astounded. And then I learned that it was so important to continue to do that and to continue to tell on myself. But because I had never really done that before, I didn't know how to stop doing it. It was like I opened the floodgates and I was unrefined and untrained and I had to learn to put a muzzle on. But also, it wasn't just about that. It was also about looking at my thoughts and correcting my thoughts and looking there as well. And this medicine, the Lynx medicine, the cat, and in my picture, you know, like it's of course the cat has been brought in, and just the fact that it makes sense and just like the position of the cards, the thing that's holding the secrets is just see where you're at, check your feelings. Be careful that you're not projecting out. When you're going through untapered, most of the thoughts that are coming out are projections. So it's never that other person. When you go to blame, it is never that other person. And that's the secret. That's where to learn how to stop. You know, it's interesting because this can cross like planes because I said that and I had this image of Red Dog, which is my dog, and she sometimes would bite other dogs, and I saw her grow to stop doing that. And I remember the day she went to go and bite Audie. Like I could see it coming. And I saw her stop herself and retract and say, like she didn't say, she didn't do it. And I was so like, I hold this as such a powerful thing where I'm like, not like, there's no difference between us and animals. Like, we're all just fully connected, but even our animals are transcending alongside of us. It was as if when I learned to stop spewing the vitriol of my untapered mind, like my animals too enlightened and gained in higher vibration. And it's just really, really, really rad to be doing this work. And it's rad to like pull in Lynx today. So again, like sitting in the meditation and just like silencing that space and hearing what messages the Lynx has to share with you about what is hindering you personally, showing you that light. You're shining lights on the shadows and loving yourself in that space. and the willingness to do that, it's pretty badass. I really, really like this. I see that there's a few comments over here. So before we go on, I want to check on this. Um, so I did see that one. So happy to see you too. Yeah, good, Patty. I'm happy to see you too. And Willow, I said hello to you already. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, totally. Oh, Robert is here, sending you so much love. I did the very first video, if you didn't catch that today, the song that you put together for us, and I'm so grateful, Robert, for that. Again, I love you, and it just still such a rad gift, such a rad gift. Cards are resonating with me again. Awesome, Sammy. Yeah, like this is our space. It's our magical space. That's what the eagle said. This is like totally shining light. Same here, Jacob. Yep. And again, like I was saying, like, where are you at? How are you motivating yourself right now? What are the things you're doing to find ways to motivate yourself and navigate through this reality right now? So happy to connect with all of you here, Patty. Oh yeah, Willow, you're so sweet. I love you so much. And Robert, you said much love to all the Gently Healing crew, sending all of your most positive vibes. And felt, Robert, so felt. Yes, so many amazing people here for sure. I totally agree. Like it's like our whole family just like comes together and we get to hang out for this little bit, and then we get to go into our, like, creative spaces and bring about more healing and like growth for ourselves, and we just like get that reconnect. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. That's too good. Been a long time since I've heard that. Oh, cool. Probably because I've been single for a while. I don't know what you're referencing, but the first thought that came to mind was perhaps the word that I had, the boner. Oh my gosh, why am I such like a little kid? I want to laugh at that. I honestly, I see Aaron and Joey, if they were here right now, they would like end up like quoting that. They'd probably not put it on there, but they'd probably send me a secretive text about it, like, haha, it's 6:35, Jen's said boner or whatever in the quotes. Oh gosh, anyway. Oh fuck, that's funny. So what am I going to say from here? Okay, so great animals that we have for this meditation. A few of you weren't here, I don't think, for the start of this video. And so what I was talking about is right now, I think until 7:07, it's 6:36 PST right now. We are in a void moon. It's generally not long cycles. It's about a couple hours long. This one's a couple hours. And within this is like the moon has completed all its obligations and cycles for all the astrological signs. All commitments have been made. And so within this small window, we can have the most unobstructed communications with the higher spirits, and so can without like distractions and stuff like that coming in. And so anyway, it's really rad. Want to pull that into the meditation because we're operating in the void space. What I was saying is being able to like give away things that might in life have the biggest ripple effects, because right now we're in a space with no ripple. What does that mean? It means, like, let's say we were in another void space and you wanted to quit your job. Right now would be the best time for you to do that. Reason being, because it has no ripple. It has the smallest amount of effects. So there's like great things to time within this very magical space. But it's also not a time to like plant seeds or create big things, because it's a no space. It has no ripple. So it's not gonna like have big effects really, because it just can't grow within that space. So it's a great time to just let go of things that could have higher magnitude ripples within it. So when you're sitting within the space and playing music, think about that. And then when we're communing with the animals, what do they have to share with you about that? And void spaces, they come up every couple days or so. And so like whatever you gather from this, like in just a little bit, you'll be able to like do it again if you want, and make different decisions. Anyway, this is awesome. Yes, indeedy, Jen. Awesome. Glad we're on this. Well, I'm not single and hadn't heard it for a while, but it's kind of funny because I act I act like I've never said the word again, and I still giggle. Oh man, I laugh at that kind of stuff and fart jokes. Those are like I'm so like I don't know why I love fart jokes, but I'm totally that girl. Okay, so awesome. Let's go to our special space. If you guys don't have any water by you, I highly recommend grabbing some water, and I'm gonna do that with you and setting your intentions within this space. And mostly, I'll speak of love and clarity within my water. So when we're navigating this plane, is just opening myself as that vessel to help guide us. All right. So, whenever you guys are ready, if you can find a comfortable position, whether it's seated or lying down, now would be a good time. Just rest into your position. Just check in with yourself and see where you're at. If there's any place that you could make more comfortable, any area that could be rested. And take your tongue and place it on the roof of your mouth, back away from your teeth, like right in the center on the roof of your mouth. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And just take some easy breaths in and out. If your nose is feeling clogged, imagine pressing the energy down and out through your root. Think of the red and flow that energy down and out through your feet. Imagining that you have like a red wire system, like a root system going into the earth. And come back and check how you're breathing. How deep does your breath go? And with your next breath, imagine crystalline light surrounding you. And breathe it in, down into your belly. And out through your nose, exhalate any dense, negative energy. Slough it off. Breathe in the beautiful crystalline light down to your feet. Imagine taking a breath so deep it could reach to your toes of bright, clear, crystalline light. And exhalate, imagine it going out your feet, out your root structure into the earth. Beautiful. And continue just breathing through your nose. And leave that. And come to your space. You're sitting inside this clear, void space. And above your head, draw a triangle. And connect the points of that triangle beneath you. And then draw another triangle below you and connect those points above your head. And with the next breath, breathe in love, love, love. And exhalate love into your space, into this space you have now created. And breathe it in and out. And breathe it down and out through your wires. Beautiful. Beautiful. There is a box that I have placed inside your space. And this box has a very heavy lid, one that cannot be opened without your consent. Go to this box and open it up. Open up that heavy lid that only you can open. And inside this box, peer down and see the void beneath it. There is no bottom. And in this space you stand. What parts no longer serve you? What things are hindering you that you're willing to get rid of? And take them off of you. Take it off and place them deep inside that box. Just let it go. Take off your masks that prevent you from being your authentic you. Take off the lies. Take off the past burdens. And give it away. The things that are hindering you from loving you and creating the best version of you. Beautiful. If there are more that come up before this meditation ends, you may come back to this box and place it inside of there. But now, go ahead and close that lid. At any point, you can go back, like I said, and let go of more if you wish. But now come back. Come back to your breathing. In through your nose, the beautiful crystalline light. And exhalate the beautiful crystalline light. And see you as the beautiful light body you are. You are not this shell version. You are higher than that. You are more than that. You are all things and no things simultaneously. Here you are in the void, where anything is possible. Now imagine or see and look above your head Above your head has come a beaver. Do you see him with his big teeth and his awesome tail? See that beaver. And above your head, take your wires, your helix, your DNA wires, and connect them to the heart of the beaver that has come. And breathe the beaver inside. Breathe it down through your wires, down through your crown, and down into your mind. Beaver, the builder. Beaver, teach me to build my dreams, including others too. One mind, one thoughts, hearts as one, lessons learned from you. Listen to what the beaver has to say. Now breathe the beaver down. Brown down through your throat. And imagine you speaking confidently of what you're building. Bringing clarity, motivation, and work ethic. Bring that down and speak that truth. Breathe it down now into your heart. In your heart is where you build this loving reality that you want. The connection to the highest version of you, vibrating higher and higher. Thank you, Beaver, for coming and helping build our heart. The heart is a receiver, receiving all the information now and spiraling it down into your solar plexus, bringing about the confidence, and breathe it down into your sacral chakra, where the beaver will teach you how to build the relationships with yourself and with others, building your security. You breathe it down and out your feet into the earth to help keep you grounded so that you continue every step with the motivation resonating from your heart and mind, guiding your steps. Thank you, beaver. And breathe the beaver back in and place that beaver back inside. Nice. Beautiful. And now, can you see it soaring in? The eagle, the great spirit flying above your head, so majestic. Eagle, fly high, touch great spirit, share your medicine, touch me, honor me, so that I may know you too. And see the eagle, and take more of your helixing DNA wires from your crown and connect it to the heart of this eagle that has come to share with you and connect its great spirit to you. Can you feel it? Breathe it in and down through your crown, down into your mind, and down into your throat, and down into your heart. And here, Great Spirit speaks. Breathe in and receive the messages the eagle has to share as I play for you. Thank you, Great Spirit, for soaring in. I am grateful, and I love you. And I'm here to receive the messages. My vessel is open within this space. And breathe her down, the majestic eagle. Breathe the spirit down into your solar plexus. What need you fear when eagle is near? Well, when you ride with the Great Spirit, you can receive the courage to navigate and grasp the prey. And especially as you navigate the things that hinder you, the Great Spirit reminds you that the very thing that hinders you, it too eats. And breathe the eagle down, the Great Spirit down into your solar plexus, down into the relational area where your fears are. And here the Great Spirit quelches your fears. What need you fear when eagle is here? And breathe it down into the earth and back and out your feet. And soar it through the air that surrounds you. Breathing her in and back out. And breathe her down and back up through your feet and back inside. And inside the heart is where she remains. Thank you, Great Spirit, for being here. I receive you and I love you. Thank you. And now comes the Lynx. Above your head. Oh man, they're so cute. With their pointy ears. Oh, what secrets do they hold? And now take more of your wires, the third set of your DNA strand, and connect it to the lynx, to the heart of that lynx. To bring them in to help reveal your secrets. To shine the lights where the shadows are hiding. Lynx, you know the secrets so very well. The dream time and the magic. But you'll never tell. May I learn to hold my tongue. Observe like the Sphinx. Powerful, yet silent. The medicine of the lynx. Oh, how powerful this medicine is. Breathe this down inside your mind. Down through your crown into your third eye. Into that space. Shining the lights of how you gain the power of your mind. Thank you, Lynx. And here is where I play for you. Ask the lynx, why are you here? Oh, thank you. So, thank you, Lynx. And breathe it down into your throat. And here you learn when to not speak. And also when. But the power of the tongue you have, it was there all along. And breathe the Lynx down into your heart. Breathe in the beautiful Lynx. I love you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for helping. I love you. I love you. You're so awesome. And breathe it down into your belly. And here the anxiety goes. Here you will not need to fear. The power of holding your tongue is here. It's always been here inside of you. But now you have more help. And breathe it down into your sacral chakra, into your relational area. And down and out your feet into the earth, into your ground. And back up and back in. And here it can remain. Thank you, my friend, for coming. Thanking you for honoring this space. Thank you to the eagle, and thank you to the beaver, and thank you to you. Thank you. And breathe out into the air, the blessed air within your space. Into your void, into what you are to create. Love. Loving your authentic you. Light and dark, good and bad, right and wrong. You in the center. You. Your divine union. And breathe it out into your space. And this is your projection. And look into your mirror. Look into your space. You are love. You are clarity. You are light. You are all things. You are all connected. We are all here, entangled within this space, loving within this space. Enjoy. And exhalate that out. That out. Wave the vibration. As we have now exited the void. Breathe out that love. Breathe out that creation. Breathe it out. And breathe it right back in. Because you are the strength. Beautiful work. So good. Now take your right hand and place that over your heart. And give yourself love. You are strong and you are brilliant, and all information is at your fingertips. Right here in this space. Your heart is a receiver. You are the receiver. And you are the giver of love too. Place that left hand over the actual receiving hand as you've given yourself love, and now cycle it and feel it. Feel it within your vessel and build it bigger out into your toroidal field and create your wake. Create that ripple now. Beautiful work. Make it bigger. Awesome. Can you feel it? I can. Now come back to your body. Come back to your vessel. Come back to this space. Come back to you. Come here. Come now. You are awesome. Take your arms and wrap them around your body. And we are going to give each other group hugs. I'm going to take my arms and wrap them around myself. And I am giving you the biggest hug right now. I am so grateful you're here. I love you so much. You are awesome. And you're a badass. You can get through anything. You can get through more than just getting through. You are enough. You are the definer of perfect. What if you were just perfect now? You define it. You are so strong. Look at you. Going through a meditation, navigating your mind, taking the power within your space, and asking for help. Rad. The universe is conspiring for you, with you, and so am I. And look at what we're creating. This awesome group hug that needed to last for at least 20 seconds so we could release our oxytocin. So open your eyes if you haven't. Check your surroundings and check how you're feeling. And draw your attention to your hands. Like to your hands. You have your meridian lines that go out through your pinky and your ring finger. See how the energy is flowing out. Check on your right and left hand. Maybe pull the energy out through there. Through that receiving hand. You can touch it here. Or on your thumb. Come to your thumb and allow that to open too. If it's not already, check how your energy is flowing there. And again, right and left. So come to your right if you haven't. Check where that energy is flowing. Awesome. Awesome. And do the same with your feet. My feet are tingling on the bottom. I'm excited to read these comments. I would love to hear how that meditation went for you guys. That felt very powerful. I really, really like doing meditations like this, group meditations in the void hours. It feels so awesome. I don't know how it was for you, but wow. Wow, wow. So I want to read here. Okay, so Patty, you said amazing. Did you all feel and see that at the end? Whoa. What were you referencing? I'm very interested. I think that comment popped up after we were done with Beaver. Was that right? I'm at the end of your flute playing. Oh, of the eagle. You said it here. I saw the eagle flying out of a door keyhole into the bright, beautiful sky, so free, no stopping its flight or majesty. Oh my gosh, Patty, that is so awesome. I don't even know why that like brought like tears to my eyes. I really just like love animal medicine so much, and I love you guys' abilities to be able to see what you are seeing. Big hugs and much love. You are awesome. You are a badass, Jen. Oh, thank you, Patty. So are you. Right back at ya. Oh, so cool. Oh, oh, me too. I love the group meditations. Yeah. Oh man, I totally agree. Man, like really, I feel like I have never done this is like novel experience for me. I have any of you guys ever done a group meditation during the void hour that you knew of? I haven't. I just like was kind of checking like on the astrology, of course, like I do all the time, and it's like, oh yep, 5 planets in retrograde and 2 are like going direct right now, and I'm like, that's a lot. And then all of a sudden the void moon just like pops out to me. I'm like, oh, what time is that at? And sure enough, it was right during this time, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was so meant to be, and it did. It just felt so different within that space, and it really like it felt like as powerful as like that magical mechanic of operating. Oh, I don't know. I think I was trying to add too many words. Sometimes I do that. It just was really cool. I was like, how many words can I add to this sentence? Sometimes it's just too many. It just was really, really cool. A wind at wind ditto. Oh yeah, yeah. Ditto. Awesome. Oh man, guys. So yeah, there's a lot happening out there. 5 planets. There's I think it's Jupiter, uh Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, and is it Venus? Pluto. Those are the 5 planets in retrograde right now. And it is Venus and Mercury that is in post retrograde and is direct at us right now. So, just pretty much what that's meaning is just keep yourself balanced, man. And tap into these spirits that are there. If one feels too overwhelming, like I was saying, like you have a prey animal within that space too, then they need to be fed. The eagle spoke of that within the animal medicine, like it needs to be fed if it's going to be in your space. And the way you feed it is by facing your fears and listening to the guidance of the spirit and following it. It's like Zach says, like stop, check which one feels better and go that way. Or when I'm talking about check how you're feeling, bring in the logic, then check how you're feeling again, bring in the logic. One step, next step, next step. Dude, it works. And really balancing out the logical and the emotional mind is, part of that union with self. So glad you guys are here. Glad that you're going on this journey with me. Patty, really, it's my pleasure. It really is. I really look forward to the show, and really like watching myself just like morph, like with all of you guys, and it's like that whole metamorphosis. We're all doing that, and we're all growing and changing, and we're like a family. It's been so many months now that we've kind of like been together. Like I think the expanded understanding started in March or something. Like I can't remember exactly when, but it's been many months now, and it's so rad. I mean, it's like time's not real. Like it feels like it's really cool to come to a space where we're just on that same vibration and that same path. And I really love and care about you guys, and anything that I can share with you that I find, because I am on a path of self-discovery all the time. It's what I'm passionate about. It's what I love to do. And so I'm constantly learning and read things like Macbeth just because, like there's something that drew me to that, and there's something that was important within that. And, I just follow. I follow that stuff, and then I share with you what I learn and what those things are. And I've studied, a lot to understand that there is way more to this reality than just like what we can see with our eyes. And there's something very magical and awesome about being able to travel more dimensional planes with you guys than just that reality we see with our eyes. It's a really cool connect, and I think a long time coming in my reality. I've been calling for that, and here you guys are. So that's what I have to say. And you said one last thing. I spent time today in the sun watering my small patch of grass and all of my plants. Best soul medicine. Yes, that sounds like excellent soul medicine. I enjoy sun gazing, and definitely getting used to the California heat. It's definitely hot here. You said many times brings me back to a kid playing with a water hose, feeling the cool water. I totally love that. You know, it was like a few weeks ago, but when like the sprinklers came on, I went like running through them. And it's like playing like a kid with like the hoses. And I think about that. Like part of me wants to get a trampoline and like sprinklers that can like spray on the trampoline. Cause like when I was a kid, I did that. I'm definitely like spending the money on a trampoline. Like I need to just maybe one will come into my reality. But no, I think about that. It's so cool that you go and play like a kid with a water hose and then you're like connecting with the earth that way. Like it's bringing awareness and it's giving you something to focus on and it's giving you something to play with and have fun because reality, like, it's up to you to make that and create that. And the more you do that, the more of that comes. And that's what we're creating. And that's what we're trying to attract. That's why we do awesome group meditations together where we imagine a future that it is that. It's awesome. Yay. Yes. Yay, Patty. And okay, so that's what I have for you guys today. I mean, I probably could ramble on and on and on, but honestly, I think this was enough for today. And I can't, again, thank you enough for being here and like tuning in and being so active in the chat and doing this journey. I love you guys so much. And I will so look forward to seeing you next week. And we'll talk very, very soon. So have an awesome day. So much love to you. And yeah, see you next week. Bye.